Hey learner, this is Nilesh Borate. So today's topic is that the list. What are the lists in a Python? Okay. So lists are the order sequence that can hold a variety of object types. Okay. So they use a square bracket and commas to separate the object in the list. Okay. So lists are support the indexing as well as the slicing. Okay. So students, we have already discussing the indexing and slicing in a string. Same here in list, they can also support the indexing as well as slicing. Okay. List can be nested and also have a variety of useful methods that can be called off of them. Okay. I have to open the Jupyter notebook. Okay. So now I will give the name of the topic is that the list tutorial. Okay. So going to this drop down box, select the markdown option. Okay, here I can pass the list tutorial. Okay, then we have to see the first example of a list. So here I can assign the my list is equal to, in square bracket you can declare some numbers which are separated by commas. Okay. See here, after running this code, my output is that. So this is list 1, 2, 3. Okay. The feature of a list is that the list can store the multiple type of data elements. Okay. See here, my another example, my list is equal to, in square bracket, my first value is in string, second is in integer, and the third is in the floating point. Okay. Now, so see here, output is that string, integer and floating point number. Okay. So this is the advantage of the list. Next, we have to find the length of, so len function is used here. Okay. Similar to string. Okay. So function name is that the len. So see here, len my list. Okay. So this function is shown the number of elements in a list. So my number of element is that the 3. Okay. So my answer is that the 3. Okay. Next one is that, so what is the string? String is the order sequence of elements. Okay. So like string, we can also use the indexing and the slicing in a list. So now we have to see the one by one example. So here I can assign the some values to the list. See here, my first value is that the 1, then 2, then 3. Okay. Then I want to print the 0th index value. So 0th index value is that the 1. Okay. See here, my answer is that the 1. Same here, we can use the slicing concept. So 1 colon. Okay. So output is that starting from 1 to end, my list will be printing. Okay. See here, what is the actual output? So from 1, so first position is that the 2. Okay. So from first position to end, all the elements will be printed here. So now my output is that the 2 and 3. Okay. So this is the slicing. Move to next topic. So next topic is that here we can assign the some elements. So new list is equal to 4. Okay. And the 5. So this is my new list. Okay. And my list is that the 1, 2, 3. Okay. See here, output is that my list is the 1, 2, 3 and new list is that the 4, 5. Okay. So like string, when we can use the plus operator, so plus can be used to concatenation of two lists. See here, the result, my list plus new list. My list plus new list. Okay. My result is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This result is not affected to original variable. See here, my original variable is that the my list is the 1, 2, 3 and the new list is that the 4, 5. It will not affect to the original variable. But if you want to assign this the new list, then new list is equal to my list plus new list. Okay, see here, now here I can print the new list 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so next operator is that the star. So similarly to string, star is used to duplications. Okay, see here, my list is that 1 2 3. Okay, and if I have to use the my list into 2, then see here my output is that 1 2 3 1 2 3, means this list is repeated by 2 times. Okay, so make the list double. They cannot store the result as a permanently because we cannot assign it. Okay, next one is that, so this is my original my list. Okay, if you try to assign the new value to the 0th index, see here 0 equal to 10. Okay, then after running this the code, see here the output 10 2 3. Okay, so this is not possible in a string, but this is possible in a list because strings are the immutable, but list are the mutable. Okay, list can change the elements that are already in the list. So this is the difference in between the string and the list. Okay, list can change the value by using the index. Okay, so this is the one difference in between the string and the list. Okay, now we have to see the built-in functions in a list. Okay, see here, new list. So my new list is that the 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so new list dot, if you press the tab button, see here, these are the some built-in functions which are available in a Python. Okay, so these functions are related to list. Okay, so here we can use the first function append. Okay, see here, if I can pass the 6 value. Okay, see here my answer is that, so this 6 value is added to the end of the list. So by using append function, parameter string is added to the end of the list. Okay, next if you want to remove the item in the list, then there is a one more method is that, so method name is that the pop function is used to remove or delete the item in the list. See here we can use it. Okay, so new list dot pop, so my answer is that the 6. So deleted value is printed on output. Okay, if you try to print the list, see here list is that the 1 2 3 4 5, means by using pop function the last value is removed from the list and it is returned. Okay, so if you want to assign this deleted value to one variable, then use here one variable pop item is equal to new list dot pop. Okay, see here my new list is that, so last item is that the 5. So here 5 items is removed from the list. Okay, and if you print the pop item, see here pop item is that the 5. Okay, now we have to remove the item by using the any index position. See here new list dot pop, pass the index to the pop function. Now here I can pass the index 1. Okay, so counting from the 0 position, so my 0th position is that the 1, first position is that the 2. Okay, see here, so first position is that the 2, so 2 is removed from the list. Okay, so after printing the new list, my output is that the 1 3 and the 4. So next function is that the sort function. Now I have to assign the new items to the list. See here A, E, X, H and B. Okay, next new list. So this is my typing mistake. Okay, we have to change this list. Okay, then okay, so new list dot sort. Okay, see here, so this function cannot return the any value. So now you have to print the new list variable. See here, my output is that the ABEHX, all the items are sorted in ascending order. Okay, this function is cannot return the any list or the any value. Okay, if you try to assign this sort function to one variable, see here, my list is equal to new list dot sort. Okay, then if you try to print this variable, so my output is that the blank. Okay, so blank means that nothing. Okay, see here, I can print the type of that variable. So type is that the none type. Okay, so it is the special object available in the Python. So they indicate there is no value, and a lot of a time people hold it as a placeholder. That is the return value of a function or a method that doesn't actually return the anything. So it's a common default return value for the function that may be searched for the something. Okay, so now we have to assign the new values to the new list. So my values is that the 5, 4, 8, 2. Okay, then new list dot sort. So my output is that 2, 4, 5, 8. Okay, then one more function is that the reverse function. So by using reverse function, all the items or the elements are printed in a reverse order. Okay, see here, my new list is that 8, 5, 4, 2. Okay, like sort function, reverse function cannot return the any value. Okay, so next topic is that the nested list. Nesting means that define the one list into the another list, then it's called as the nested list. Okay, so see here, I can use the three lists. So my first list is that the L1, so value is that the 1, 2, 3. Then L2, 4, 5, 6. Then L3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I can create the new list, and inside this I have to pass these three variables. Okay, so L1 is the list of the three items, similarly L2 and L3. So all these three lists are included into the another list, and which is assigned to this variable matrix. Okay, see here, I can run this, and if you try to print this matrix variable, my answer is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These three items are enclosed in another list. So it is called as the nested list. Okay, so if you try to print the matrix of 0, so 0 position is that the 0th index of the list, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if you want to print the list of list item, then see here, matrix of 1 of 2. Okay, so guess what is the output is that matrix of 1. So 0 and the 1. So this is the first list. Then in that list the second element means that the 0, 1, 2. So second element is that the 6. Okay, so my output is that the 6. Okay, so these are the concepts which are the related to the list. So students, practice this code on your machine. Okay, so if you have any queries, then comment on your query in comment box. Likes and subscribe this channel. See you on next video. Thank you.